Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Geneva and this is my channel, Geneva's Lane. Y'all, I just would like to say this is for the girlies who are not yet a multi-millionaire. You know, you're not yet there, but you're going to get there. Like, if you're watching this video, I know I'm going to be a millionaire. I am going through the journey and y'all are coming with me. I am going through the journey of becoming a multi-millionaire and y'all are literally going through the journey with me. So we're going to get this chit chat on. I have to say, grab yourself a drink. Maybe if you want to, do your skincare with me, bestie. We're having a sleepover right now, and we are going to talk about the non-negotiables that I have for being a 40-hour-a-week girly. So I would like to say my non-negotiable number one that I make sure that I'm doing to operate at my highest functions for myself, at my highest self, if you want to put it that way, is I take time off when I need it. I don't care about no PTO. Oh, I washed my face real well in that shower. Oh my gosh, I don't care about no PTO. I don't care about no, I'm not allowed to. If I need time off, I'm going to take it. I don't care about no PTO. I don't care about the number of sick days. I don't care about none of that. If I need time off, I need to take care of myself, I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to get permission from anybody to be able to do that for myself. So that is probably the first thing, is I'm always putting myself first and taking care of myself. If I'm feeling depleted and if I'm feeling exhausted or, man, I can't do this, I'm not going to do it. Like, hello. In my past times going to work, I will work myself into exhaustion and will not take time off because I don't have PTO or I haven't finished my 90 days or whatever. I would not take the time off. And I would burn myself into exhaustion and be tired and be in pain, or I would get sick, you know, because stress can actually make you sick. Your immune system will start fighting you because you're exhausted. So one thing I've learned is if I'm tired, if I'm exhausted, I'm not pushing myself. If I feel, or I don't even allow myself anymore to, I think that's going to be my second thing, is I do not allow myself to get to a spot of depletion. Now, my non-negotiable number two is I do not allow myself to get to a spot of depletion. If I feel like I am becoming a little bit more depleted or I'm feeling a little exhausted, I will step in and say, oh, Geneva, you need some rest. Oh, Geneva, you need nourishment. Oh, Geneva, you need to sit down. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is becoming a non-negotiable for me because I will work myself until I am sick or darn near in a grave. I do not like that, and I think that was one rule I had to make with myself, because once you work yourself into depletion, it takes everything to get back up to functioning to like your normal self. So I've had to learn I'm not allowed, now that I'm in the position that I'm in right now, I have to tell myself I'm not allowed to work myself to depletion. I'm not allowed. You have no right to, you're not allowed to, you know, you have to love and respect yourself enough to not do that to yourself. Third non-negotiable that I have for myself is that I set boundaries at work. I set boundaries. I set boundaries with my clients. I set boundaries with my manager and my managers and management. I set boundaries with my coworkers. Coworkers, you don't need to know my life outside of work. It's none of your business. We're not, and this isn't, you know, if my job does watch this, it's not a problem. You're not inviting me to your house and to hang out with your friends. I'm not, you know, inviting you to mine. I got love for you. I care about you, but for at work, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not here to play. I'm here to get my money. would like to bring an example out of me setting boundaries, and I was very proud of myself because I don't know if y'all seen my other videos where I'm talking about how I've been a people pleaser in my life. But one of my managers came up to me an hour before it was time to clock out for me and asked me if I can stay an hour later because they accidentally made the schedule incorrect and they had a new recruit closing instead of me. And I'm like, look, y'all made the schedule. Y'all made the mistake. I'm not about to suffer because y'all made the mistake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I have to get home. I'm not going to get home an hour later and not be able to eat the way I want to. My food schedule is messed up. My dog's food schedule is messed up. I'm more exhausted than I need to be. I'm not getting a bath, like I need to take care of myself. I need to come home and take care of myself and work on myself and things I want to work on. I'm not staying an hour later. Sorry. But, my manager felt comfortable enough to ask me, hey, and this is no disrespect to my job or these managers if they ever see this, but it was just me having to stand up for myself and say, yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm not about to stay at work an hour later than intended because you messed up. Respectfully, why should I suffer because you made the mistake? No. My non-negotiable number 4 is probably should have been number 1 is I protect my energy at all costs. I am the type of I protect my energy at all costs, okay? Spiritual vampires exist. I don't care what nobody says, but these people can make you feel depleted. They can make you feel insecure about yourself. They can make you feel uncomfortable. So for me personally, I make sure, hey, I feel good. First of all, I cover myself. Okay, I cover myself with the Lord's armor. I don't play. I don't play because I have been in positions where I've noticed sometimes when you are around, lower vibrational people, sometimes they can suck the light out of you and you can be walking around depleted, depressed, exhausted, miserable, sad, tired, go home and you're just sitting in the chair, because this usually happens to me, sitting in the chair like this and scrolling on TikTok for hours. And this happened to me a few times until I had to realize, Geneva, you need to lock your energy. You need to lock your energy. You have all these high vibrations. Get your energy up because you put the work in to have your energy up. And then once it's up, you need to lock that ish up. Nobody needs to be taking that. My non-negotiable number 5 is to have fun. I'm not taking no job. I'm not taking no work. I'm not doing nothing if I'm not having fun doing it. So for me personally, one of my non-negotiables is make sure that I'm having fun. Why would I do anything if I'm not having fun? You know what I'm saying? So for me, making sure that I'm having fun, I'm enjoying myself, I'm light, I love what I'm doing. Even if it's temporary and it's a lot of work, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's important to me. Making sure that I love what I do. And I do. I love what I do for now. I love what I do and I appreciate what I do. And I believe I'm learning new skills and valuable skills that will help me in the long run. So, yeah, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing for now. But making sure that I'm having fun and I actually enjoy the things that I'm doing is important. For me, at least. That's a non-negotiable for me. I'm not going to do a job that I hate because then I'm bringing out hateful, negative energy towards my customers, towards myself, towards everybody. So for me personally, I'm not about to go out of my way to do a job that I hate. I'd rather, be hustling and do a job that I actually like than do a job that I hate. So that's my non-negotiable number 5. My non-negotiable number 6, I know there's a few of them, but my non-negotiable number 6 is I make sure to have time to enjoy hobbies, to go out, to have some fun. And I don't mean just shopping or going out to eat. I mean going to a museum. I mean going to a new park. I like to walk my dog on different trails. I mean going to a park. I mean going to the library. I try to find things to do, going to a jazz club, going to a networking event. I make sure to take some time to still have a personal life, still have a social life, still try to make friends. I make sure to take the time to do those things. That is important to me. I truly believe that I need to take time to have fun and enjoy my life and take care of myself. Non-negotiable is I've been getting so distracted trying to get myself together. My next non-negotiable is I take care of myself. My next non-negotiable is I do everything to make sure I'm performing at my most optimal level. Because for me, I'm on my feet all day. I have the type of job where I'm on my feet 8 hours a day. So that's a long time to be on your feet, you know. I have comfortable shoes, but I'm just saying that's a long time to be on your feet. So things that I do to make sure that I'm performing at my most optimal level is one, I make sure I eat a nice, healthy, as clean as I can possibly be meal. That doesn't mean that I don't have a cheat meal, but I try to eat as healthy as I can because I need this food to be light on me so I'm not feeling lethargic when I'm walking around. Make sure I get dressed every day. That's very important to me. I make sure that I get dressed every day. I make sure that I am taking some time out. For me personally, one of my favorite things is walking my dog early in the morning. There's a little like lake river by my place, and I get to see the ducks in the sun just rising above the lake. I go out, kid you not, 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, I'm walking, and I love to see the ducks just starting to start quack on the freaking lake and everything. I love that. So for me, I get up early and I go for a walk. I allow myself to have these like little joys so I'm able to, get through my day and have peace at the beginning of my day. I have not been reading my Bible as much as I need to, but I'm getting back into reading my Bible, and I do a light exercise in the morning. That's what I do. I do a light exercise in the morning just to get that blood pumping, get it circulated, and get my energy pumped. So that is probably my final thing that I do to take care of myself. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I just would like to reiterate that I made this video for the girlies who, you're probably not there yet. You haven't made those millions of dollars yet. That business hasn't hit off the ground yet. But you are a young lady who has ideas. You are a young lady who is creative. You are a woman who is a creative. I just wanted to make sure you are a creative, but right now you're hustling, and I feel like you deserve to stay feminine, and you deserve to feel good about yourself, and you deserve to, have these set boundaries with yourself and with your job so you're not walking around depleted or you don't have enough energy later on to be a creative and think about your life. Well, because nothing else works if you're not working. Nothing else is formed if you're not having a great day. Like, I just truly believe that as a woman, like, everything is created based on your joy. Okay? Like, I want y'all to go ahead and comment below and let me know what are some of your non-negotiables that you have as a 9-to-5 girly. Is there some shit that you just will not do, will not have? I need to know these things. I have a goal. I just would like to let y'all know that I have a goal to have 100 subscribers on YouTube before the end of 2025. So if you like this content, on here, I talk about my journey. I talk about self-development and self-growth while experiencing it in real time. If you are interested in this content, please let me know. The YouTube family, I don't know what to call us yet. We can talk about it and hash things out. But other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay prayed up and take care. Bye. If there are any non-negotiables you have as a 40-hour-a-week worker, 9-to-5 girly, what are your non-negotiables for working? What are your non-negotiables to make sure that you're operating at the highest, best performing self that you can be so you can show up for yourself, show up for your family, show up for your job? Mainly, yourself, and I'm not even trying to be rude or crazy, but mainly and most of all showing up for yourself.